Tomas, why didn't you have coffee?
I don't have a good answer.
You're right.
Laziness. I don't know.
You don't have a good answer if you haven't had coffee.
I could have made some, but I was running slightly behind.
Well, good morning. Good morning, Tomas.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to all of you out there listening. I don't know why that was up. Can we hear each other still? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and it may not be morning when you listen to this, but still, good day, good afternoon, good evening.
True. That is true, Tomas. And it's not going to be Wednesday when you hear this.
It's normally morning when we record it, but yeah, we're recording on Wednesday for a Friday release, so.
Yep, we are fumbling here. That's okay, though. Yeah, so this will come out Friday, so you're listening either on Friday or afterward. And so let's just get the Thanksgiving deal out of the way, because you'll have already eaten your food probably. Maybe you have multiple Thanksgivings, though. Maybe you go to different family, locations, so maybe you're still celebrating Thanksgiving when you're listening.
You said you're going to talk to this with your dad and brother maybe, but what's your favorite food you're looking forward to eating on Thanksgiving? Or at this time when this is released, you will have partaken in?
A new tradition, which is going to be our personal nuclear family's tradition, sorry, not position. I don't know why I said position. Anyway, Isabel, my wife's, made from scratch cinnamon rolls. That's what I'm looking forward to. So we're gonna start having a tradition of having Thanksgiving breakfast, because we'll still go, to my parents or to my grandma's or whoever else.
The different family things.
For the rest of the day, probably. And my parents will be joining us for that breakfast. And so that's what I'm looking forward to. Cinnamon rolls she makes, I just can't even explain. Just so delicious. I love it. So looking forward to it.
My grandmother has homemade noodles, and she does homemade sweet
thick
rolls.
noodles?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you're
It's
looking
good
forward
stuff.
to.
It's good stuff.
That's
a lot of
favorite?
starch. Get it in my belly.
Yeah, buddy.
And take a nice
Get a good nap.
Yep. That's right. We're on the same wavelength here.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
and then have
hopefully
Thomas and Tucker.
We get to
get you out of that nap.
Oh yeah,
right.
Well, they'll nap too, but
they'll nap.
Yeah, hopefully they. Yeah,
I like the word nap.
Cross your
just
fingers.
just a nice thing. Anyway, yeah. So hopefully you've taken some good naps, had some good food by now. And you may be listening, I don't know what scenario you're in. Maybe you're listening while you're going to a crazy Black Friday sale. Maybe you're one of those folks. And if you are, God bless you. Cause,
you may have been up 3 hours and still standing in line at Kohl's or something this morning.
You may be up before
Walmart.
this even comes out. So that's what we figured we'd touch on since this is going to be a Friday release. We'd hit on some of the deals that we can at least see right now on Wednesday. We know we can't see all the deals because they won't fully release them until Friday because they want to keep the hype, But yeah, figured we'd start off with something that we could have mentioned last week, which is the new Tesla Cybertruck. So kind of a news article here for you, but also a little bit fun with Black Friday stuff. So you can get this truck for $39,900 at the lowest, of course, specs. But
sure.
This is a big
starting
deal.
in 2021, so it's not something.
Right,
Don't
you
go
can't
out.
get it for this Christmas, but you could give. I'm sure they give out some type of, certification that you've bought this, some type of receipt that you could give as a gift, for Christmas. I'm sure they would.
If you wait a couple of years, maybe they'll give you a coupon. You can have a coupon.
Or an IOU. That's a car for $200,000. I'd hold on to that one.
Just so everybody is clear, Mateo gets a little breakfast, little honey bun thing. Almost every week in here.
I've had it.
Writes a little IOU to his grandma.
Right.
Puts it in the thing.
I told her about it. I confessed. I said, "Hey, I haven't paid you back for those pastries yet," and she said, "Oh, don't you be doing that? Don't you be." Paying me whatever. It's a whole $1, Grandma. I can give you $1 back. Anyway, so Elon Musk, the CEO for Tesla, introduced this truck on, I think it was last Friday. Like I said, I think we could have technically done this for last Friday on the fly, but let's just get the biggest thing out of the way. It was a flop concerning the side windows because they are made of, I think it's supposed to be bulletproof glass, Yeah, bulletproof, or practically bulletproof. And the funny thing about it is they had done a test from, maybe 8 feet or 6 feet or something like that, dropping this metal, excuse me, metal ball onto the glass, and it didn't break. So they had just a pane of the glass on, some stands. Didn't even scratch it. And then they had actually performed the exercise on this very truck that they introduced, the exact unit, and it didn't do anything to it, not even a scratch. And then Elon says to the guy that's helping him demonstrate, go ahead and throw that, ball at it. And the guy doesn't even really throw it very hard. And there's just a big shatter spot. It doesn't go all the way through, which Elon humorously made note of.
Well, it's interesting because no matter how many times you try it and it's not even when it's not assembled on the truck, and then you go through the exercise, and there's always bulletproof to me doesn't really make sense if it's glass, because everything, like my wedding ring, they told me, said, if that ever gets stuck, there's one little point we can find on there that'll break it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, there's always that one little, that guy hit it perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he and
right
it's fun.
spot.
It's just funny because he wasn't, pitching this thing. He wasn't winding up. He just kind of throws it from maybe 4 feet away, and it's this little ball that I imagine only weighed at most 3 pounds, if that. It was probably just 2 pounds, or 1 pound even. And it just made this big shatter mark, kind of like a little crater. And again, it didn't go all the way through, and as I started to say before, my throat got all messed up and Tomas jumped in to save the day. It was humorously mentioned by Elon, and he just went on with it. And the funny thing is, when you're an inventor like that, that there's always something, right? There's going to be something. So he's used to things failing and having to deal with it, and he just moved right along. They also came out with an ATV at the same time that actually fits into the truck, into the back of it. And the truck has its own ramps built into the tailgate, so you can just drive it right up there. And then it is an electric ATV, and so you can charge the ATV in the pickup bed. You can plug it right into the bed, and it charges the ATV while you're driving. So some interesting stuff coming down the line. There was also a video that came out of it having a little tow battle with an F-150. I don't know what engine was in the F-150 or any of the specs on it or any of that, but the Tesla pretty well wiped with the F-150 there. So
check out the article, and the pictures at the bottom are really, really interesting. And when you read it, the truck was supposed to look like something that came out of the movie Blade Runner.
Gotcha.
Which was interesting.
It looks like something out of outer space for sure.
All these people are dressed in they call it cyberpunk attire here, but trench coats, LED glasses, light up sneakers.
Yeah,
it looks like a really interesting place to be. But
it looks like it belongs in 2021. It doesn't look like it's something.
Sure, but
it looks like it belongs in 2030.
It belongs in 2021 if we're talking about it in 1984,
right?
Not in 2019.
Exactly.
And it doesn't have any mirrors on it. I don't know what that's about, and it's probably
has all sorts of cameras and
but
everything. But
it's very interesting. So very, very hip, very techy, very.
You can get this in different specs, just like any other truck. The highest range that it has is 500 miles. So that's doing very well for a truck. And again, it's electric, so that would be a big part of the reason, but it still has a lot of power if you get the right specs. Like I said, it out-towed an F-150, pulled the F-150, smoke was flying and everything. F-150 trying to prevent that from happening. So anyway, yeah, check that out. And it, again, starts at $39,900, and you can go to theverge.com and look up Tesla Cybertruck to find out about that. There's all sorts of tech guys out there on YouTube as well doing reviews of it. Elon, of course, made it possible for all sorts of YouTubers and influencers to be there who are into the tech side of things, whether that's iPhones, computers, camera, gear, all that stuff. And so they've done some videos as well on it. So, yeah, moving on to, you have a website pulled up there, Tomas, blackfriday.com, right?
Yeah, blackfriday.com.
I should pull that up myself.
If you get to listen to this, or you may find it, hopefully you found it already if you're out there Black Friday shopping, but It's a website that pulls together all of the ads from these major companies for Black Friday. And, we, in recording this on Wednesday, weren't sure if we were going to have access to all of them, but really they're all, the major ones are pretty well uploaded on there. And
Are you on Walmart?
I had clicked on Walmart.
I'm going on Amazon.
You're going on Amazon?
You do Walmart, I'll do Amazon.
So Walmart Black Friday, which is, notorious for people running over each other and not
and a
really,
few fist fights here and there.
Valuing other people as humans. But their deals, especially on the cover, are really centered around tech.
Right.
That's a big thing right now. So you can get a 40-inch TV for $98, which
there you go.
I think you can normally get.
Is that like a 4K
TV.
or something, or what is it?
It's a 2K TV. Yeah, that's interesting. That doesn't really blow my
So
socks
2 times
off.
HD, or what is that? I forget what 2K is. 4K. I think it's literally just.
There's a 65-inch 4K TV for $278.
So you have
pretty good deal.
Yeah, you have some other tech stuff on Amazon as well. All new, the Kindle Fire, I think it is, HD 10 tablet. It is $50 off, so you can get that for $99.99. You can also get a Fire Stick 4K with Alexa voice remote for $24.99. So you can have Alexa invade your home and listen to what you're saying for just $25.
It's really dirt cheap, Let's go ahead and welcome the wiretaps in. And
new Kindle
set it
Paperwhite
up.
to keep with the theme. $84.99. What were you saying there though, Tomas?
No, nothing. There's a $59 laptop at Walmart, regularly $99, so you're getting $40 off, almost half off a laptop.
Yeah,
pretty good deal.
By golly, come on.
Yeah, you can get a printer as low as $19. That's now we're talking. Let's get down to the.
Let's get to the important stuff. The kid
bins?
Toys. Let's see, Hot Wheels. It doesn't give me any prices here. Let me click on this. Holiday toys and deals. Let's see. You can get the Blade 15. That's nothing.
This website actually breaks it down into categories too. So if you go down and you click on toys, it's going to show you everything from Walmart, Amazon. So
we need Frozen styling head of Elsa.
We don't
marked down to $9.88 from $14.99.
Walmart's got a laser tag blaster 4-pack.
Come on.
With free shipping.
Come on. Tons of family fun right there.
$132 on sale Black Friday for $45.
Wow.
So come on. That's like $12 right. Again.
Yeah, buddy. Get some laser tag fun going there. We've got all sorts of games here. Anyway, we're not going to go through all these prices.
That's just fun.
Just wanted to let you know there is a website called blackfriday.com if you prefer to stay at home and not face all the crowds and the potential upset, whoever that wants to get that deal instead of you. You can just go on the safe little interwebs there.
There's quite a few people that that I've talked to, probably that we're friends with. We did it a few times in college. We go to Black Friday, not really to shop, more to just people watch. So you can go, and malls are dying, so this is maybe not as relevant as it was 8 years ago when we were
This
in
is probably
school,
their biggest point of the year, really.
It
mall,
should
for
be
the actual
for
walk-in
malls.
store.
And, we would go and get a nice Annie's pretzel and sit on the bench in the mall and just watch people running. It's just silliness. Complete silliness.
That's great.
I'm sure it still happens.
Yeah.
But.
You could also check out the Apple finally came out kind of incognito, though, kind of under the radar, came out with their new 16-inch MacBook Pro. They didn't come out with the MacBook Pro update at their normal, whatever you call that, release, little shindig they have. But they did come out with it recently. All the quote-unquote content creators are loving it that I'm seeing. It has a lot more capabilities spec-wise than previous MacBook Pros, which was always the PC guys, thing against MacBook Pros, stuff like that it's so expensive, but it doesn't have nearly as much as you can get in a PC.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's starting to compete a little bit, it seems, and you can also get it with up to 8 terabytes is what I've been told. I don't know how true that is. I know for sure at least a terabyte of storage, but
I don't know what that means. So
8 terabytes,
it's
Tomas,
big,
means
right?
that you could work here at Bain Welker and you're never gonna.
For
the rest of your time here at Bain Welker, you aren't gonna run out.
How many
storage.
terabytes does a floppy disk have?
A floppy disk,
Yeah.
Tomas? No terabyte.
Oh, 0?
I think it's at the most, some megabytes. Megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte. That's the order of it. So there you go. Kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte. So your computer probably has 250 gigabytes of storage. At most 500. Anyway, we're getting off track here, folks. Anything you want to mention along what you're thankful for, Tomas? Anything that you're looking forward to getting your kids or anything like that for Christmas? Any thoughts?
Fairly confident my wife has our Christmas shopping done. If not, I'm sure she has ideas. But no,
baseball.
Our kids are really surprisingly not really as much baseball stuff, but kids are really into building forts. They talk about that all the time. So we're putting blankets up on the chairs and everything in the living room. So we got them a tent, a teepee type tent thing that pops up. You can have it inside or outside. So really excited about that. So
yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Anything for your kids?
No, we're doing that thing right now as well. We just started a little fort fun. Had a little camp lamp or whatever that they've been using, campfire lamp, to go in and have fun, acting like we always act like wolves are attacking or something. So we have some type of course, survival exercise.
That's what they do. They like to build a fort, and then they'll sit in it and be like, okay, I'm going to run out. One of them will run out and be a dinosaur. T-Rex. Yeah. And start stomping, and the other one's in the tent.
This is a special edition, folks. We haven't even talked anything ag yet, I don't think. Anything that we should mention for ag? I mean,
Black Friday deal for farmers, finish harvest. So
yeah, exactly.
Get her in.
You get 25% off.
Actually, it's kind of we are recording this on Wednesday, and if you're in Indiana on Wednesday and may be traveling to Ohio, just where our people are located here, it is very windy today. So
nobody's gonna hear this though till Friday, so it won't matter.
Right, but I'll be thankful if everybody's fine. Everybody's corn that's still out there isn't just completely flat after this windstorm. We don't need a repeat of last year. So
negative. That is true.
Yep, we'll be thinking.
Well, we hope that you've had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you have a good Thanksgiving weekend. Get some rest, get some food, enjoy your family, all that good stuff. And, get some good deals while they're there. Save some money on Christmas. And
get the Christmas tree up, because next time we're going to sing Jingle Bells and
Batman Smells, and Robin Laid an Egg, all that good stuff.
That's right.
All right.
Expect nothing less from us here.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this 17 minutes of rambling, 18 minutes pert near. And hope you'll join us for episode 28 next week, when there's no real anything going on, but we're staggering between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
It'll be December, so
it will.
Get ready for that.
December, yes. All right. Well, have a good Thanksgiving.
You've
already had a Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Good Thanksgiving. I'm so confused by us doing this on Wednesday.
It's not our normal.
No.
But
all right.
It'll be all right.
All right.
See you.
Check you later.